Hey there, Middle-Earth Strategy Battle Gamers. So I'm here with an unboxing today. It's a little bit of a special unboxing. So when we were at Nova Open, there was the Forge World booth. And I figured since I was there, I wanted to pick up the event exclusive model because I like weird models, I like rare models, I like things that that not a lot of people have kind of models. So I picked up Alfrid Lickspittle. So he's a very, I actually didn't know he was a real model until I found out, of course, that he was the Forge World exclusive. And I actually really like this model for two reasons. One, in the movie, it was a pretty funny scene when he's trying to disguise himself and get with the gold. So I thought it was clever they did that. And two is, I'm actually not a big fan of the regular Alfrid model. In fact, I really don't like the regular Alfrid model. So I was kind of glad to see that they have an alternate pose. So here he is in the sprue. He comes with a little bit of extra base. Can't really see him. There you go. He's very small like he is in the regular model. So I actually already cut it just because to save time. And hopefully not cut my finger on camera. If you're under the age of 15, I guess, do not do this under supervision, parental supervision, I guess. So here's Alfrid. He's actually one piece. No surprise. Let's see if I can get some detail on him. Yeah, he's a very detailed model. You can even see the coins shoved down his shirt. Very funny model. And he comes, see, I actually never really looked at his base. He has a few ruined planks, footholds. That's one thing I noticed about Thranduil, is that when I put them together, is they actually have the footholds on the base for the model. So this is actually the second Forge World model I own, first being Thranduil. So, yeah, he's real detailed. Not a lot of flash, if any, actually. No miscast, of course. So yeah, I've been a huge fan of this Forge World quality since I got Thranduil, and since I actually painted and put together all of Sam's dwarves with him. So I kind of know what they're about, and it's the same. They're very well made. Okay, so let me find Alfrid. I always get lost. Here we go. Alfrid the Counselor. So he is a relatively cheap hero, and he can lead a warband. When I say relatively cheap, he's like Hobbit hero cheap, which is cheap. So he himself is movement 6, fight 3, shot 3, defense 3, 1 attack, 1 wound, courage 3. He has 3 will, 1 fate. So of course, seeing that, I can see like where someone can one turn kill him with like a black dart or sap his will, and they could make him useless if they had priority, of course. He's unarmed as well in his profile. Okay, so here's I think the reason why you take Alfrid is because of this dubious counsel. Alfrid is a sometimes wise and sometimes self-serving. Alfrid can choose to expand any number of will at the start of the priority before any dice are rolled. For each point of will he expends, nominate a single friendly hero from the army of Laketown or survivors of Laketown army list within 6 inches. Roll a d6. Each roll of a 2-up nominated hero gains a point of might. However, on a 1, the nominated hero instead loses a might point. So I remember I think they changed the rule, because I remember there was a point in time where you can actually give someone D3 and take away D3. So I'm glad they balanced that out, because I remember people talked about Legolas going in with like 6 might kind of deal. I'm like, I don't want to imagine Legolas with 6 might. So yeah, that's his profile, and that's the model. Dan picked up Sigrid and Tilda, and we bought Sam some crossbows, but we already opened the crossbows because Devin allowed us to use them just because they were so new. We couldn't have time to order them and painted them. He was fair about it. So he let Sam use them in the GT, because Sam used them in the GT. So that's basically our this model. I just really like to pose them. I think it's a really clever pose, funny, and I believe Adam Troke said there will be a exclusive model every year, so there will be no one next year. And if it's a funny, cool model, then I'll buy them, of course. And even if it's like an awesome warrior kind of model, I'll buy it either way. I'm just weird like that. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Happy wargaming, and support your Hobbit hobby.